Controversy continues at a North Bay school district. We brought you this story earlier this month. Two high school employees in the Tamalpais Union High School District were brought in nearly a year ago. Their mission was to help and support Black and brown students, and they weren't hired in a vacuum. The district had been plagued by allegations of racially charged incidents. But earlier this month, their contracts weren't renewed. Parents and students both rallied, saying the two helped to mentor and improve grades and create a sense of belonging. Last year, more than half, 53% of Black and biracial students had at least one D grade or worse. And this year, that number improved by more than 15%. District administration reps, they recommended extending the contracts for another year, but the board president disagreed.
I find it hard that an educator gets up and makes a recommendation that we need to pay $250,000 for half-time work. Please sit down. If the audience cannot be respectful, I'm going to ask you to leave.
Some students told us that they were shocked by that decision and worried about what the next school year might look like. And that debate continued tonight, with parents and students still fighting to bring back the Black Student Success Team and the two consultants that led it. That's Tanisha Tate Austin and Paul Austin. Amanda Harry has more.
One fam! One fam!
Before the final school board meeting before summer break, Tamalpais High School parents, students, and community members were rallying in support of Tanisha Tate Austin, Paul Austin, and the program they created.
In the end, it's about the kids.
Paul Austin lost his job when the Board of Trustees voted against renewing his contract. But right now, he's worried more about the kids than himself.
They're sad. They're scared, they're devastated.
Prior to this school year, Black and brown students say they were dealing with a lot of racism. They were frequently called racial slurs, and there was even a photo circulating online of a girl with one written on her face. Austin says that began to change with the addition of the Black Student Success Team.
We've seen how culture is shifting. Right? We know it can't happen overnight, and we're not just talking about culture just for our Black babies. We're talking about the entire culture at TAM. Because when you give folks to rise, you can rise everybody, right? No matter where you are, the tide rises.
The group went into the school board meeting and maxed out the number of public commenters allowed to speak. Christine DeBerry has two children at TAM. They're half Black. She says they were in tears when the board voted against the contracts.
Because you have caused real harm to my family and many of the families in this room by the hostility, the disrespect, the inability to communicate with us, and an unwillingness to problem solve with us on an issue that matters today for our kids.
DeBerry and other parents offered to raise the $250,000 to keep the program going at no cost to the district. But the board was not willing to discuss it at the meeting. Superintendent Dr. Tara Topier tried to address the crowd. She's retiring at the end of the month and asked people to give her successor, Dr. Courtney Good, a chance to figure this out.
I'm asking our community members who are passionate about this to work with Dr. Good in reimagining what the Black Student Success Support Team could become. Your insights, experiences, and ideas
Please afford Dr. Topier the opportunity to finish her comment. Public comment is over. If you cannot respect the rules, then you will need to leave the room.
Dr. Topier chose not to continue her comments. Austin says they're still planning for next year, even without a contract.
But as soon as August come back, yes, I plan to be right back here, because it's also about accountability. I think they need to be held accountable for the actions that they're taking, because they can be, they're harmful.